Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I made my brand new SA2 Sonic, otherwise known as Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to go to limbs mod. So for the head, the torso, the left eye, and the right eye, I don't know if you can see, but they actually have been brought in closer together, so that's that. The left upper arm, even though I'm going to tell you how I made them look like SA2 arms later. Right upper arm. So yeah, that's that. The left lower arm and the right lower arm. Left wrist, right wrist, left hand, right hand. And then these legs are kind of just a bit more outward. So yeah, now let's get into customization. So I didn't realize that the soft head looks a bit too much like the Dreamcast for me, but then again, if you want, you can actually use any head. So you can use the bold head, the base head, the buffed head, the mech head, and I just realized that this buffed head looks like a certain UGC, but alright. So you can use literally any head you want on this guy. So I personally use the bold head. You can choose what you want to use though. I'm using the bold head. So yeah, spines, I just used the down base spine for a base. I used a menace spine because without it, there's just like this really goofy looking empty space. So I just used that to kind of fill in the space. Eyes, if you just go to basic eye, didn't tweak it or anything, just no eye shine. Yep. So just completely remove the eye shine. So yeah. Next thing you're gonna do is ears. Believe it or not, you can actually use whatever you want. You can use the round ears, but I feel like they're a bit too big and too far back. So what I did is just use the basic ears. Muzzle. I mean, it's literally just a muzzle. Body, basic body. If we go down, tail is just a medium tail. Back spine, I did not use back spine because I feel like it's too small, so I used the large back spine. For the chest, I did not actually use anything because we don't need anything. So yeah, I mean, I guess they should say, if you don't need it, just don't use it. Limbs, alright, here's where it gets a bit weird. So, as you can see, there are legitimately no arms. Yep, no arms. So we're gonna see. This is how the arms would look like. Oh, God, no. Just look at that. Please, no, keep that thing away from me. No. Oh my God, like, no matter what you use, it's going to look cursed. So you just take it off. Don't need any. Who needs arms? So yeah, the legs. Okay, so, the upper legs are just some basic limbs, and then the lower legs I used muscle limbs. So yeah. The feet, first the wrists. Alright, so we gotta go split, and so for the right wrist I used the Gem Knight cuff, and for the left wrist I actually used the tight cuff. So yeah. It doesn't really matter though, but yeah. Hands, I mean, they're just basic hands. Feet, base shoe, add-ons, socks. I did not use the basic socks, even though it is like more accurate. I actually used the unspiked socks. So yeah. Why? Because I feel like they should be a bit more visible. Band, accented band. I actually used a basic buff. And it really doesn't matter what back buff you use because we're going to do something for that later, as you can see. Yeah, that's that. And I'm pretty sure that we don't have any clothing for the customized part. So yeah, now let's go to accessories. Warning, yes, you are going to need not one, but one you're gonna need 3 game passes. If you want a non-game pass version, go to my how to make SA2 Sonic, Shadow, Super Sonic, Super Shadow, and BioLizard video if you want a non-game pass version, but it's not gonna look as good as this one, so yeah. So here for top hat and goggles, we're just gonna need some goggles, both monocle techs, both penguin masks with the left head and right head, big head, both wrist embosses, horn sets, like everything for the horn set. For the Silver Lining Knight, you're gonna need I don't even know where I put the jaw. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna need the jaw, the head covering, and the helmet. For the Oni horns, you're gonna need center L horn and the center horn. And lastly, Emerald 3 and Emerald 2 of the Sunstones. So, yep, now let's go to modifying accessories. Top hat and goggles, big head, torso, right penguin mask, left penguin mask, left wrist emboss, right wrist emboss, left wrist, Oni horns, center L, center horn. Okay, buckle in because I'm about to go fast. Right curve horn, left tuft goes to the left foot, right spike horn, right long horn is actually what we use for the arms. So yeah, I just put it on the lower. Left long horn, this goes there. Left spike horn, left curve horn, and right tuft to the right foot. Silver Lining helmet. The helmet is actually at the top of the head. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you see where it comes to a point? And yeah, that's the helmet. The head covering goes to the torso. That's what the belly is. And the jaw goes to the right wrist. And that's what this part of the wrist is. So yeah. Monocle text, their titles say where I have attached them to, so yeah. This is this, and this is also this. And for Emerald 3, I attached it to Emerald 3 right foot and Emerald 2 left foot. So this is Emerald 2, this is Emerald 3. But yeah, now for the design. So the eye white isn't actually completely white. It's actually a bit of a bluish tint, and I use the glass material, and I'll show you guys later in game why I use that. But yeah, everything. So their gems on the wrist emboss are, glass. And the thing is, if we go to accessories, we go all the way down here, split. As you can see, I simply use the white invisible trick for the R gems, R wristband, and R casing. All we wanted was their extensions to kind of make the other ones, to kind of just make it more spiky. I mean, you don't have to do that, but yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. Let's go back here. So for this, I used, so for the red gems on both sides, I used glass, glacier, wood. Only for the shoe base on the front did I use snow. Everything else is wood. The blue fur is the sand material. The skin color isn't actually anything, it's just normal. But for the shoes, we know how soap shoes have all of this detail. So what I did was I made the actual shoe darker, like I just did. The shoe buff lighter, and if we go to materials, scroll down, I used clay roof tiles because they have a lot of texture and they sit pretty well against the soap shoes. So yeah. The tufts are at the back of the shoe. The stones, they're also back of the shoe. It's kind of obvious. And the shoe extra, like the black parts on the back of the shoe, are glacier material. So yeah. But now we go to. Also, I just love how his arms move in the transformation. Did you see that? That looks so cool. SA2 Supersonic. I know from the front he looks so goofy, but from the side it's better. In fact, let's just bring his arms a bit more forward. And then if we can, actually no, let's just save ourselves the goofy looking part. So yeah, the head, the torso, everything else the same. So just you leave everything else the same as it was before. So accessories, we're going to have to sacrifice the Oni horns and the eyes for where is it? Not on my brain. Here, the tricorns. So yeah, nothing is actually moving around, believe it or not. Everything's still in the same place. So no need to adjust anything except head. I used the base head, and the spine is also different. I did not use any edge spine, no, nothing like that. I did not use the mixed spine, not the mixed spine 3, not the mixed C spine 3. I used mixed spine 2 because it's got the overarm, it's got the back, and it's got the side ones. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I used an extra spine, correct? Yes. So I did not use side spines or anything like that. I actually used the side up spine. So yeah, everything else is the same as regular Sonic, so no need to tweak that. So yeah, now we just gotta go and modify accessories, and all we actually have to do is just show you the tricorns. So yeah, the regular tricorn, I'm pretty sure is for to make him look angrier, and the raised head is just to make the spines a bit bigger on the back there. So yeah, and the color, I just gotta fix the shoe color. There we go. It's kind of that kind of color. So yeah, the materials are still all the same. So everything's still the same. Also, I do not use any animation because if you do actually look at SA2 Sonic, he doesn't actually have a jump ball. His jump ball is himself. Kind of like his texture, but yeah, that's that. But yeah, that's all from my SA2 Sonic. And yeah, before we say, I did take inspiration off of SP Tutorials Inc.'s Sonic. In fact, this is what inspired this video, so yeah, go sub to him as well. If you like this, which I think you did since you watched the entire way, go ahead, like, subscribe. Not forcing you, go ahead if you want. But that's all for today, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. And here are the people for today. Oh my god, there's so many people. Oh my. But yeah, this is a very crowded server. But yeah, these are the people for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh my god, there's just so many people, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to get my outro somewhere else. Oh. I love everyone watching whatever he's recording. So you're gonna have to actually go record the outro somewhere else. It's so crowded. Yes, okay. You can kind of see the calamity in the background there. But yeah, also, this is how the eyes look with the glass, because if you actually look in the game, his eyes are kind of goofily reflected. Not goofily, just kind of strangely, but in the day, you are going to see the penguin mask's outlines. I'm not aware of anything to kind of, like, hide that, but, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead, tell me, maybe, if you want, in the comments. And, also, goofy run. But yeah, go ahead in the comments, tell me what you guys want next, and hope this video helped you out a bit, and bye.